Hey, second graders. My name is Mrs. Barhorst. I'm in charge of phonics for online learners, spelling, and science. And this is my summer hair, and I'm crazy. That's my hermit crabs. We're at my house. And here is my Liliana. You might recognize her. She's going to be in fourth grade.
Yep, and this is our little puppy, Rosie.
We got her during the quarantine because we thought she would be fun to have. So,
Hi, everybody!
that's right. Well, we're going to go ahead and start phonics lesson 1. And if you have any questions, feel free. I'm at Barhorst R at bathwildcats.com. I'm at extension 4130. Hopefully you already watched the lesson that I talked during the PowerPoint. Now we're going to go ahead and go through the lesson with me, and we're going to look at some cards for letters and sounds. We're also going to do a page in your phonics book. So I'm kind of reading through a script, and I'll get better at this, but this is my first time. So I just want you to take a look at these cards, and I need you to say the letter out loud. What letter is that? A. Good. A. A is a vowel. A has 2 sounds. Vowels are special letters because they have more than one sound. And what's this letter? I heard some E's. It is E. And this one? I. Say this one out loud. O. And this one is U. Very good. So we have, real quickly, say with me, A, E, I, O, and U. Nice job, second grade friends. This should be review from first grade. All right, first picture card we're going to take a look at is this one. You should remember this one from first grade as well. And the picture is apple. What is the sound you hear at the beginning of apple? The initial position is the beginning position. You should hear the sound A for apple. The key word is apple for the short A sound. Apple, A. From now on, whenever you see this card, say apple, A. And I will have a video with all the different cards put together so you could practice those once in a while to remind you. So we're going to talk a little bit about echoing. Okay, so if I say it, then you repeat after me to echo. It's going to be a little bit harder for me with being on the video recorder. I'm just going to trust that you're doing all these things with me. All right, we're going to keep on moving. We're going to talk more about these different sounds. And like I said, you are going to have 2 sounds for the letter A. And this is acorn A, acorn A. So not only does A say A says A, like acorn, okay? Don't know why that came up right then. All right, and here's some more for you. Here is the short E, like elephant, You'll see how we code that with the brief or a smile face right above there. And the second sound for E is the long sound. It has the long macaron over the top. And this one is equal E. Repeat that. Equal E. Very good. Here is the I picture card. And it's inch, I. Repeat with me. Inch, I. Okay, that's the first sound for the letter I. Here's the second sound. We have icicle, I. This is the long sound. I kind of think about it in my head and I think the long line makes the long sound. Okay, so icicle, I. Repeat. Icicle, I. Here is the short O. I know that because of the breathe there, and I also know because octopus starts with ah. Octopus, ah. Second sound is O. Overalls, O. Repeat, overalls, O. Umbrella, First sound of the U, umbrella, And these pictures are something that you can get stuck in your head, which is going to be really helpful if a teacher walks around and says, hey, that letter should be like umbrella. And you might have the wrong vowel, but if you remember, oh, umbrella is the key word for I need a U. And here's the second sound for U. And it's the long U sound. Unicorn, U. Repeat. Unicorn, U. Very good. All right, friends. So we've got those picture cards. And again, all those should be reviewed from first grade. We're also going to review some sight words today, okay? So here's some sight word cards, and I hope at least some of these are going to be familiar to you. Are, repeat, are. Come, repeat, come. Do, repeat, do. Here is the number word 8. I think this is one of the hardest number words. It's not like I ate a cookie, it's the number 8. So repeat 8. Here's another number word, 4. Repeat 4. Good. Now, that's a little different. It is the number 4. It's not like I give a gift for you or I brought a gift for you. That's different. That's just F-O-R. Here's from, repeat, from. Have, repeat, have. Into, repeat, into. Love, repeat, love. Now, a lot of us in first grade probably spelled love with L-U and a V because that's what it sounds like, and that follows the phonics rules. But these sight words are kind of like a rebel. They don't really follow the rules. That's why we have to memorize them. They don't follow all the phonics words because, you know, just looking at this word, the O doesn't make a like umbrella sound. So there is fair parts to these words, but there's some unfair parts which don't follow the phonics rules. Love does start with an L. That's fair. That follows phonics rules. But the rest of them doesn't follow the sneaky E pattern. It sounds like a U, so it's just one you have to memorize. Here's of, repeat, of. The number 1, repeat, 1. Said, repeat, said. Some, repeat, some. Very good. The, repeat, the. They, repeat, they. This is one we often misspell. A lot of us want to put AY because it rhymes with day, but it is EY. To, repeat, to, like I go to the store. Today, repeat, today. Together, together. All right, that's a pretty fair word. It sounds out pretty well. When you're spelling this word, I used to, when I was in second grade, I always said, to get her, together. But whatever it is to help you remember is fine with me. That is together. Tomorrow, repeat, tomorrow. To, repeat, to. This is the number 2. Was, repeat, was. What, repeat, what. Where, repeat, where. Like, where did you go? Not I wear a t-shirt, but where. Who, repeat, who. And you, repeat, you. Now, I could go over these quicker with you, but I think if you want, you can just go ahead and go back to this video and listen again every once in a while if these are giving you a hard time. You can even make practice cards at home by just cutting up some paper. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and go to the workbook page. This page is worksheet number 1. We're just going to do this front page today. We're not going to worry about the back. We don't often do the homework page. You guys have enough work to do without doing that page as well. All right. So taking a look, long and short vowels. I'm going to say a sound, and I want you to repeat it to yourself because not only is it important to hear the sound, it's important to know where your mouth is when you're saying the sound. So I'm going to repeat. We're just going to use all capital letters. I want you to listen to this sound. Ah, like apple. Go ahead and write it. I'm going to scoot this over till you can see it. Okay, I hope you wrote down the capital A. Very good. All right, here's the next sound. A like acorn. A. All right, go ahead and write it. It's also an A, and we're just going to use all capital letters. That's fine. Here's the next sound. E like equals. E like equals. Go ahead and write it. See if yours matches mine. Number 3. It is the letter E. Now, number 4 is going to be Elephant. Elephant. What letter represents the sound eh? Your mouth kind of gets big and wide. Go ahead and write it next to number 4. Very good. See if yours matches mine. Number 5. Icicle I for number 5. I. See if yours matches my number 5. And if I'm going too fast, feel free to pause the video. The next sound is inch. 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 So you have 2 sounds represented by the same letter. So I can be I like icicle or I like inch. Number 7 is going to be O like overalls. O like overalls. You can say it to yourself. Say overalls. O. We're on number 7. I'm going to get better at this, but this is the first time. Check my number 7. Hopefully you put an O. And for number 8, I'm going to tell you it's ah, like octopus, ah. Ah. Go ahead and write it next to number 8. You should have an O like me. And move it on down. How do I do that? Oh, for Pete's sakes here. And number 9. There you are, number 9. Number 9 is U like unicorn. All right. And then number 10 is like umbrella. All right. I'm going to give you a minute to go through and take a look at this first box. And I want you to write in lowercase this time. And if you remember the codes, include those too. In lowercase, I want you to write the beginning sounds or the initial sound for each one of these pictures. Go ahead and pause the video and we'll come back together and take a look. Just the first box, okay? Good luck. All right, hopefully you paused me and you have already done this, but you should have octopus, umbrella, and I remember those are short sounds, so I put the bereave or the smile face above it. Apple, I'm going to practice the lowercase this time. Elephant, and inch, Some people put the dot above the I, some people don't. It's good either way. But that will help you. The reason we code is something that I didn't always understand, but it is the way we can decode words later. If you know that these letters have 2 sounds, if you try both of them, you're going to be able to figure out the word. And coding them is going to help you. Okay? So hopefully you got yourself all the correct answers. And if you did, you can give yourself a little smiley face up here if you checked your work. Now here's the second box. We're going to have the long sounds. You're going to make around these lowercase letters. Go ahead and pause the video, and do that bottom box. All right, friends? Go ahead. Welcome back. So unicorn U should look like this with the long macron because it's the long sound. Acorn A. Icicle I. Again, you can put the dot. You don't have to. Equal E. And overalls, O. All right? All right, friends, focus on our vowels today. If we had some extra time, we could go through some of the other letter sounds and do numbers 11 through 20, but we're going to stop there today. That's a lot of information, and we are going to talk about the letter sounds all year long. So just go ahead and put a nice 2nd grade X on that side. So far today, you have taken a look at the video, the lesson. This video worked through it, looked at the flashcards for letters, the flashcards for sight words. If you'd like to go back and listen to the video again to review those cards, that would be great. But that's all the paperwork we're going to do today. As we get quicker at this, we'll continue and we'll do more. But thank you guys for hanging in there. I hope it wasn't too confusing with my cameras and so forth. But you did a great job. And if you got them all correct at the bottom, you can give yourself a star or a smiley face. And good work today.